As you hand, I held your hand. Never let go. Let you hold the key to the next. Try, think all you need, one that's always on the line. I'll shine on too much is
It's on there. Should be on there. Right there.
I can't find it.
Go. Turn it down.
What you done saying? You want to know? Huh?
Voy a dar no.
All right. You got something to drink?
Get some stuff in that cooler. What do you want? Yeah, you want some
Right. Hey, bro. That's so nice. It's right from your phone. You can do it right from your phone. The link is going to guide you right into us. And yeah, you just hold the phone right in front of you. And it's going to be a short interview. We're not going to hold you on that long. Okay, brother. We're ready for you now. Okay. Yep. Yes, sir.
Nigga cold, the ice that you can't see. So after sometimes. Yeah. Back ice. Now you know and I know I done bumped every hole in the wall, y'all. Did you catch that phone call? Most of y'all didn't met me. Thought it was tall. Yeah, look like a deal. Slip fell on the black ice. Did you think twice? Home slice came anywhere. Satisfied, got bent balls. Mutant coast to coast. Yeah, I left the boat. Man, those too many coming close. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the sun sky high. Sky high. Circulate like a Sunday paper. Papers caught long time. The cheap flicks. Good picks pay hard. Watch the heart turn sideways. Tail. Blue real sales to those who lose cares. Blades give you life for now. Feeling good and warm. Windows roll tight. 35 degrees. Nip it tonight. Don't forget the chapstick. Lips dry quick. When the jack out, make you wanna act out. Take the slack out so people black out. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the sun. Sky high. Sky high. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the sun. Sky high. Sky high. I've been in it for the past few days. Tight of the face, I know all my plays. And can I rap, can I adapt? Not really sure yet. Who they looking over the shoulders of those bright dreams? Feeling for the taste of menthol. Miss class, stayed in the hall. Looking for a squeeze play. Better yet, a holiday. Stayed away from the pyramid board game. Broke it down to a neighborhood slang. Cash before fame. Sky high. Sky high. Sky high. Sky high. Sky high. Sky high.
Now who done stepped in? The B.I.G. the secret weapon. Boy, slicking in black ice. Throwing these float that right set wedding so quick.
Check. What up, Sid?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling today, man?
DJ Talk, what up, baby?
What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, we chilling. We just getting the sound right, making sure we good. Make sure
New York City in the building,
right.
you heard me?
What up, Tammy Lewis? Shout out to you. All right, shout out to everybody. We're just making sure the sound right, man. Shout out to everybody out there on this good old Wednesday. Shout out to y'all. The Let It Out live show. We here. We in the building. What up? It's Wednesday. It's a party. I'm back. You know, I was on the screen last week, but I'm here today. Ain't no shit talking because I'm in the building. I'm in the building today. Shout out to WMR Radio. Catch us on all the live networks, man. WMR Radio on air.com. You catch us on Facebook, catch us on YouTube. Make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be one today. We got a hot show. Say it. What's up, man? Talk to him.
What's going on? What's going on? First of all, I like to just start it off by saying, I thank God for everybody that's tuning in right now for the show. Shout out to my boy Sid. I appreciate you, man. And shout out to Katina, one of the great supporters of the WMRR. DJ Ty, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on with you, bro? Just happy to be in the building tonight. Hey, we're gonna have a great show tonight. We're definitely gonna have a great one tonight. Each and every Wednesday, right here on the Let It Out show.
Out loud show. Excuse me. We basically is letting it out loud, and then letting you let your hair down, Tonight's show consists of legendary R&B singer, Mr. John from the R&B group Troop. We all know about Troop. You know a little something about Troop, right?
Oh yeah, man. You know me when I hear people groups. I was terrible with names. I ain't too good with names. Said you the one school me on these names and make me better at knowing these people names, as far as the group and as far as the individuals. Because everybody name respectfully. Their group they're from. I don't be knowing nothing. I know the music. I gotta literally have my DJ drop a song to keep me in remembrance of these people, man. Not saying they wasn't, nobody's, or somebody's, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just terrible with names. But I remember the group called Troop, though.
Troop consists of 5 brothers out of Pasadena, California. Consisted of John, Allen, Steve, Rodney, and Reggie. Troop, total respect of other people. That's true. That's the definition of truth. I had an opportunity to meet Truth. Years of relationships. Had an opportunity the tour and to be on several shows with these young men. We have another group, another young man.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Troop. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. We're gonna make we ain't got no sound effects yet. This is the Let It Out live show on the budget. But ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Since we talking about Troop, and you just dropped the names, I got $100 right now, like in the next minute for any viewer. $100 right now for the next viewer to drop 2 Troop songs for me. Put it in the comments either under the WMR page or on my page. On my live. Those looking at my live right now, if you're looking at the live right now, this is what we do in the middle of the show. I'm just dropping. I got $100 right now. I'm looking, and the clock is ticking. I see people live right now. I just felt like it, today. Drop 2 Troop songs on me right now. I'm looking at the live, and you only got about 40 seconds. It's counting down. You can keep talking, say it. The clock is ticking.
3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8. The clock is ticking. I see people on my live. I know you're Googling. I know you're doing everything, trying to find out, trying to do it. You got 30 seconds.
Mr. Cedric already commented.
$100.
He said, all I do is think of you and sweet. No,
I ain't say your live, Sid. I said my live. So you got too many musical rules on your live. So I ain't say your live. I said the WMR page.
That's on the WMR page.
That's on the WMR page?
Yeah.
Who is Marlon Gardner?
Who?
No, you don't tell me how to give you the $100. You got to come into the station. That's why that's why we are at WMRR. Same way 99 Jams, Hot 105, and everybody else do. You got to come into the station and get your prize at the station Monday through Friday. And I have the boss lady come on and tell you we can pick up your what's the name. But damn, that was good. Who is Marlon Gardner? Because I think somebody cheated. Who is Marlon Gardner?
I don't know.
But they definitely on the page. Somebody must gave them the ups. Are they right? Are they right, said?
They're absolutely correct.
Spread my wings.
Spread my wings. But I see my boy said he was like the first one. Like he put Sweet November.
But see, what page is he on? Because I'm looking at the comments on the WMRR page. Marlon Gardner, I think you cheated, man, but we're going to find out who you are because you named them songs real quick. And I don't know, you probably got Google in front of you. I couldn't see. But next time I'm going to have you, call in and do something. But we usually do this, open up this thing with a conversation, but I think we got John with us right now, don't we?
We're going to bring
Is John with True?
Yeah.
That's what Drew. I think we can bring him on right now. Let's go ahead and bring him in right in the conversation. Let's jump right into this Let It Out live show. See,
what up?
Hold on, let's get some audio.
What's up, brother?
John, you hear?
I hear y'all.
Awesome.
I'm all right.
It's
What
good.
up, John?
What's going on? Sadness. All right.
Hey, you think people don't know you, but when people know that, you're a bit known how many followers you have. The guy, as soon as I hit that 100, just drop 2 songs on me out of nowhere. It would have been hard for him instead he dropped 5 on me.
We're gonna get straight to the
All right.
All right. Mr. John, how did Troop come about?
Oh man. Rodney's mom, she had this is her group, Shirley Jean Benford. This is Rodney's mom. She had a dream of her son being on stage with 4 of his friends. Pretty much the rest is history. It's actually a longer story as far as like how we all came about, as far as like being together. But other than that, everybody is from the city of Pasadena, and growing up between the Jackie Robinson Center, the Pasadena Boys and Girls Club, we basically known each other and going to school and everything. So pretty much that's how it all came. That's how it all happened.
I mean, what was your passion like? What made you want to sing?
What made me want to sing?
Yes.
Man, it was Steve, man. He was singing this song. I was over Steve's house one night. It was his birthday. I think he had just turned 14. And it was me, another friend of his by the name of Terrell Amos, who was hanging out over Steve's. It was his birthday. And so he was on the phone with this girl, and he was singing "Lady in My Life" by Michael Jackson. And I was like, wow, man. I didn't know that he could sing. I knew that he could dance, and he was a Pasadena Michael Jackson and everything. I knew about that, but I didn't know that he could sing at all. And I always sang, but I sang with my family, and being in the church with the choirs and stuff like that. So that's how it's what I was doing. But outside of the 4 walls of the church, I wasn't I didn't even want people to know that I could even sing. So it was actually Steve. When I heard him sing, that's kind of what did it for me.
Okay, I want to know. Troop have long depth, just based off hit record. I have many hit records. But when you play, it's thinking you. You're not thinking about Jack. You're thinking about Troop.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was
I think it happened. I think that happened because the Jacksons, and great groups like the Temptations and the New Edition, they laid, they're the blueprint. You know what I mean? So we had great leaders to look up to be able to do what we do to keep that legacy going. So I believe that's the reason why that we became that way.
I mean, what it was like working with Sylvia Rose.
Wait, say it again.
What it was like working with Sylvia Rose.
What was it like? What now?
Working with Sylvia Rose.
Oh, working with Sylvia Rome. She was a sweetheart, man. She was real cool. She was business though. She was business. Sylvia didn't play, man. Uh, she was a serious businesswoman. She handled her business. Uh, she handled her business well. And she tried to have us to be with the company, for much more longer years. But due to the decision of our two lead singers signing a contract, kind of forced the rest of the group to be able to sign the contract, and that kind of got us away from being able to stay with Atlantic Records.
I mean, I'm very sure, I'm very, just in my heart, and from just hearing that Sylvia Rose was a big fan.
Wait, say it again.
I'm saying that Sylvia Rose was a big fan of Truth.
Oh yeah, big fan. Yeah, she really liked the group. She did. I mean, anytime that an artist is with a label that's going through a situation with their management, but the label wants to jump in and try to help the situation out, then that means they hold some kind of special and dear to them about you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, brother John, like give the listener a little bit of how you all came about. What put you all in this music? That's that voice right there.
I can't wait to go late and we can be heaven there. Let angels sing. So hey, oh, love you so.
Like I said, we just want to listen to something, about you, John. It's amazing. And I see your eyes closing, just there like you were on the street. What went on when y'all were doing this song in the studio?
Just an awesome time of actually being together to record the song. A lot of people really don't know, but it was actually my idea for us to redo that song. Because I knew that Steve, when he would do that second verse, I knew that he was going to do Michael justice. So I knew once he got to do that second verse, it was home free for us. So I knew that it was going to be one of the songs that we would be remembered by. And, even still to this day, we have to, we cannot leave the stage without performing that song. So I think that's just a beautiful moment for us, in a test of time and in the music industry, in the music feeling and R&B period, for that song. I think it's just, so it was always a wonderful song from the start when the Jackson 5 sang it on their last album, Moving Violation, back in 1975, like right before they left Motown to go to CBS. That song, when I first heard it, I just thought it was just an amazing song. And Jermaine's ad libs were they were just incredible. Michael's leads was like, man, it was off the charts. It was incredible, man.
Right.
But I never would have thought to to be a part of a group that actually got a chance to redo that song. I mean, it don't get no bigger than that.
I
And then
mean,
actually to have that song to go number one. I mean,
I
come
get,
on, man,
I was
that's
finna
big.
go, yeah, I was finna go there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that song with number one.
yeah,
You
yeah,
guys, just Pasadena, California, on top right now.
yeah.
What it was like working with Gerald first.
Oh man, he's a big brother, just a big brother. Like he knows when you're having an issue about, you know, even about this world that we live in, and he'll go ahead and call you out of the blue and just talk to you about it and tell you, hey man, nah, you can definitely do better than that. Everything is gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. I never forget a time when we were on tour, and mind you, my first time working with Gerald was on our second album. When they did "That's My Attitude" and the song "For You," so he kind of got a taste of how I am as a singer, because he didn't know that I could sing at all. Um, but during the recording process of that album, him and Mark Gordon and Eddie Levert, they did Mamacita, they did I Like That, and then I was able to go with Steve and Alan out to Ohio, um, to go to the studio with them to work on For You and That's My Attitude. And that was the first time that Joe got a chance to check me out. But it was like he kind of knew, because we had a show out there during the MC Hammer days, on the Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'em. We were in I believe it was in Akron, Ohio. And because Gerald had showed up, and um Pops, Eddie, he showed up, the Rude Boys showed up, I was kind of nervous because those are some like really, really real singers. You know what I'm saying? Those are real singers. So I had a nervous night, and I can just remember Pops telling Gerald, he said, "Do you got him, or do I got him?" And Gerald says, yeah, and Gerald says, "I got him." He takes me behind these boxes where no one can see. It was just me and him, and he's just letting me have it the best way possible, letting me know, man, you do everything that I do for my group. You do the same thing, man. We got that big man voice thing going on. He was like, man, I don't ever want to hear you like that ever again, man. I don't care who's in the house. I said, that's what it was. I said, I got nervous because you guys had showed up, and I know how bad you guys are. So he said, I don't give a, he just went in. He was like, don't you ever do that again. And so he grew me up. And I could say, because of that conversation, he made me a better performer, a better entertainer, a studio singer, the whole 9 yards, man. And that was because of Gerald Levert.
Right. So what it was like working with Teddy Riley and Chucky Brooks?
Oh man, that was awesome, man. They did the remix to "That's My Attitude." Teddy actually remixed that song like 9 times, man. Um, Atlantic had gave him just the no, it was Gerald. I guess Gerald went on and just sent Teddy the the um the vocals, and Teddy just he ate that record up, man. When we got that record, we couldn't believe the work that he did, and it was amazing, man. It was amazing. The hard part of it was us being able to shoot a video at the same time when we were touring on the MC Hammer tour. So it was kind of a rough time, especially for me that time, because we were already trying to do a tour, which we were touring every night, and then after the show we would go to the hotel to work out the choreography with this guy named Shake. We would work out choreographies with choreograph the song, with him after the show. So it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But that mix, when we got that mix, it was incredible, man. And Teddy Riley remixed "That's My Attitude" 9 times. I don't know any other producer who can, that does anything like that. I mean, that was ridiculous.
The times have changed.
So
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about your solo career? I'm hearing that you got some music on some music that you're putting out. Can you give us listeners what you got going on?
But before you
my-
do,
Yeah.
before you do that, John, check this out.
Ah, yeah.
This could get so powerful, baby. If you give it such a fun that everything you do, you wish I wanna see the free. I wanna quit I wanna quit the
So you know something about that, John?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's one of my I believe that was like my second single after my tribute to the late great Luther Vandross, man. I did Never Too Much, and then after Never Too Much came Girlfriend, and there's a song called I Wanna Fly Away, and now my current single is called Cover Girl. So I kind of just trying to let people know that I'm doing something, and just trying to create a buzz, let people know that I'm doing some things, and yeah, it's been pretty good too.
Grown folks, grown folks.
Yeah.
Nobody still can keep us in some grown sounding music. Not in today's music, because I know everything got to come around. But
Yeah.
it is so good that we, us people, us older people. I consider myself old anyway because I grew up in that music. But we still got some music that can vibe to get the vibe for your lady. Today you can't vibe to, pussy wet and shit and all this stuff. I mean, left to imagination. But
Right.
that's what we need. We need somebody still putting out, something that we can ride and hold our woman's hand in the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yeah.
And John, man, I like to say, man, appreciate you for coming on the show. Love you. Bishop and your family. I say hello when I come out. I'm coming at.
You got it. I sure will, man.
But John, you still doing music. You still singing.
Hey, what else am I gonna do? Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you always saying,
man, I'm gonna tell you something. The people. I'm just saying, not me. Me too. Part of the people. They try to compare Johnny Gill.
Oh,
yeah. It's cool. I love it too. They were saying that they called me the West Coast Johnny Gill. I accept it. I love it because Johnny's a bad boy, and I want to be compared to someone who's bad like that. So it is what it is.
Right. So Johnny's a bad boy. John's a bad boy.
Thanks, man. That's what's up.
I love you, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. And we're here to support you. We're gonna play your singles. Any music that you sing, we're gonna play it. We're gonna support it. And it is what it is.
Thanks, man.
So just tell the listeners where they can find your music.
They can go to iTunes, Amazon. If they old school, they want a CD, they want a hard copy, they can hit me up, man. Whatever, man. You just hit me up, email me at JONJOHN of troop at yahoo.com. You can inbox me on Facebook, John Harold. My profile pic is from I Wanna Fly Away. It's a picture from I Wanna Fly Away. And just hit me up. Let's hit me up.
I Wanna Fly Away is the it's a smash song.
Thanks,
Just
man.
need a little push behind, and it's gone.
That's what's up, man. Thanks, bro.
Man, how church been down? There, man?
It's it's a little rough, man. We've been having like recordings where we'll go in, like the praise team, we'll go in and we'll sing a bunch of songs with the band, and that's really basically it. And then the pastors like Bishop and them, they'll come in and they'll do the word and everything, and they'll just edit everything. So that's how it's been lately. Yeah, that's how it's been lately.
How that brother Milton doing?
Yeah, he doing good, man. He doing good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he doing good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send you some of the messages and everything from the services from church and stuff like that, so you can log on and check it out. But it's been really cool, man. Really cool.
I sure enough appreciate it.
Yeah.
But John, I love you, man. We gotta bring on
I love you too, bro.
Trick from the R&B group. We love you, brother.
Love y'all too. Good looking out. Thanks, fam. Appreciate y'all.
Make something happen soon. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do something with all the real original R&B groups. I'm gonna put it in play. I got Fed to help me. I got God to help me. I'm every time I talk to somebody, I'm putting something together in my head to do a reunion of sport with nothing but the classic R&B hits.
That'll be dope, man. Let's do it, especially for the new year. We're supposed to be having a better year next year, so we'll see. And I think that R&B is really going to come back really strong, especially for next year, because it's you know what's going on right now with this pandemic stuff that's going on. Yeah, so it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So of course we're going to be definitely needed real soon. So I think that'll be really cool.
So definitely stay in contact. I know you got to stay in contact. Because I'm working it. I'm putting it together. All right, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you too, my man. All right, Sid. All right, love y'all.
Thank you for the hit.
Love you too, fam.
So
check.
So now we're gonna bring in.
Yeah, man. Shout out to John, man. Definitely shout out to John and the group Troop. Man, we like the unsung of radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We and somebody gave us a slogan. I think it was you, but somebody that was one of our viewers said we interviewing people that never been interviewed before, something like that. Like people don't usually do interviews like that. So we're giving the background and the details on what the music was, how it was back then,
Right.
different things that took place with different artists. And that's what it's all about, man. This is what the Let It Out Live show about. We're first music, and then we deal with the real life stuff, the politics. We deal with the drama. We end some time on the topics, but we mix this show up. We're about music. Music is our first and foremost love because we believe music is universal and it touches every nation across the globe, and it's the only thing that we have that's universal. So big ups everybody in the groups, all our older groups, our original groups from the 90s, from the 80s, from anywhere. We definitely get them on here, let them tell their stories and holler at them. We got somebody else coming up. I think Profile from the group named Profile, right?
Profile, Mr. Dietrich.
Dietrich?
Yes.
Is Dietrich ready? Did you watching? Is he ready? Is he watching? Is he ready?
Oh no, yeah, he's
Is
ready.
he tuned in?
Oh,
That-
he's ready.
That boy,
He's ready.
that boy out of New Orleans, so that boy that stay ready.
Okay, I'm just checking because we go right to you and we jump right in it. So I hope Dietrich ready, man. Let's bring him on in. Mr. Dietrich.
How you feeling, my brother?
What's
Hey,
going
how you-
on out there? Man, we doing good. I see you boys out there doing y'all thing. I'm proud of y'all. It's looking good. I want to appreciate y'all for creating a platform for artists to express themselves and just tell those stories, man, about what happened, some of the things that the public probably never got a chance to hear. So
Wow.
I really want to say happy to you guys for creating a platform for stuff like this to be done. So I appreciate you guys for that.
Oh man, we
Shout out to
appreciate
you,
that,
man. Shout out to you for saying it. We may make you do our commercial or something. You may have to send me a drop or something. And, do my little commercial cut. Cause I kind of like that. That
But
was
you
it
got
right
to
there.
sing it.
That's what we do. But you got to sing it. That's right. You got to sing it. So take everything you just said, and you better put it in some harmonies and put the group in there. And I'm gonna have Profile do our. That's it. We're gonna have Profile do our commercials.
Hey, Dietrich, I really appreciate you, brother. When I called and reached out for you, man, you were so excited about getting on this with us on this program with us. Man, we really appreciate you, brother. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, man. This is the Let It Out show, and exactly what you just said, like the host Marcus and Baby said, and myself, DJ Ty. Listen, man, you can let it out right here when you come on with us.
Yeah, but you just gotta say the name right because he just messed all our name up. The Let It Out live show. I mean, ain't that something? The host don't know the name. Ain't that?
Sometimes when I'm DJing, I got so much going on up here.
I can dig it.
But guess what? You on the right show.
I'm knowing.
So did you tell us about Profile, the group, the legendary group Profile?
We're from Shreveport, Louisiana, and for anybody that doesn't know, Shreveport, Louisiana is a very, very talented place. You can throw a rock and hit somebody that is extremely talented, so we had a good base to marinate down here. We had a vision for what it is that we wanted to do. My brother, Marcus Hershey Phelps, LJ, Fred LJ Robinson, and we had Donnie Baby Boy Smith at the time. And we later added Keetrick Navajo Robinson to our group. But we were a 4-guy group, came from Shreveport, Louisiana, and we were all about music. We were all about learning the business. And we had a chance to meet up with some guys who had faith in us. And they drove us from Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way to New York City. And we connected with Kedar Massenberg. That's the short version of the story. And we connected with Kedar Massenberg, and the rest was history.
That's what I'm talking about, my brother. So what was behind that song, Liar? How y'all come up with that kind of concept?
That's my song right there.
Like, what's that song there? Like, it touched every basis, every relationship. It just brought out a lot.
It was fortunate for us during that time because Liar was on our second album, the Nothing But Drama album. And the first album that we did was the Whispers in the Dark album. We did that album with Joe. We feel like it was one of the best. It was the best album that we did out of the two. But we did that album with Joe and some of the other really good producers. And the first album didn't do so well. So we would go to these clubs and we would have maybe like 6 or 7 people in the club when we were doing our promotional tour. But before that tour was over, this kid his name was Ernest Bishop. And he said, I have a song for y'all. And we went into Motown Records and we listened to this song called Liar. It just blew us away. And when we heard it, we immediately went to the studio to record the record. And it couldn't have come at a better time because it came at a time where Rough Ends was doing the song, No More Shopping Sprees, No More VIPs. It came during the time of No Scrubs, and TLC had kind of blew the spot up with No Scrubs. So we kind of had to have an answer for No Scrubs. So Liar kind of hit at the right time. And it debuted at #1. And I just think that it was just the right song for that time. I think everybody was we were at war with the sexes during that time. So it was just a blessing for us to be able to sing that song and do our thing on that song when it came to us.
Yeah, because that song there, man, somebody was in their feelings with that song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a lot going on during that time, of recording that record, Joe. So even with us personally, we were going through a lot with learning the business and different things like that. So when it came time to go in there and do that record, it wasn't hard for us to do our thing when we went in there to do it.
Right. So what it was like, I traveled with Juve, right?
Yeah.
What it was like doing a record with Juvenile.
We were doing records, right? I mean, we were just recording records. So the label that Motown Records actually came up with the idea that we should connect with Louisiana rappers, since we were one of the early groups out of Louisiana, one of the first groups out of Louisiana to do R&B, to get on the national stage that we were on at that time. They thought it was a good idea to get with the hottest rappers at that time, which was Juvenile. And we had a record, and they thought it was a good idea to put him on there, and that was the I Ain't the One record. So we were actually, after we did the album, we had come back home to Shreveport, Louisiana for a little while. And our A&R at the time was Miss Shantae Page, called us and said, okay, I got a surprise for you guys. So it was that record we did, I Ain't the One. She played it for us, and next thing we know, we hear Juvenile, girl, you looking for a hot boy, huh? And we kind of blew up like, yeah, we was excited to have him on the record. And it was just one of those things. So we were never actually in the studio with Juvenile when he did it. Somebody contacted him on our behalf, and he was only too glad to be a part of that, be a part of the record.
Listen, so my DJ was queuing up the song because it's impossible. We're not gonna just skip over our Get Back song like we ain't have one, because we rarely have songs that come back and answer for us being called some of everything. We got songs that been dogging us for years, so we definitely got to make sure people not just know what song we talking about, but hear the song that gave us our response for calling that woman, that wife, that girlfriend, that side chick, a liar, a cheater, and everything. Yeah. DJ, cue my song. Play my song, DJ.
Tell me, why did you do this to me? After we made plans for a family, and you swear you would bear my child, all the while you were running wild with your friends, spinning all my ends. And I caught you screaming, ooh, I'm with him. I think it's time I let you know you can go, that's the door. You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. You're nothing but.
DJ, y'all want it. You want a house.
Listen.
Dog.
Listen.
You want it all.
When we tell you in the house, the kids, the dog, the muffins, the bacon, everything. I want my pants back, my pots. I want my plug with the 3 jacks. I need everything.
All the bed sheets, everything.
Everything. Let me get all that back.
The house gonna be clear when y'all get out of there.
If we got a Christmas tree and it got lights on it, I'm taking my lights off the tree. I need everything.
Yeah, all the petty stuff. Let's get all that.
I want the paint back off the car.
Let me get me.
I'm gonna say this, DJ. I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this, my brother. But that preacher came out in the beginning of the song. The preacher came out. The preacher is off rip. You're a liar. You're a cheater, deceiver,
heartbreaker.
You just went off.
We need that. See, we don't have much of that that can make us be in our feelings. We get in our feelings too sometimes. You know, they look at men as being so hard. We ain't never in our feelings. They're the only ones got feelings. So we needed you all. We don't get that no more. There's no guy group or no personal saint that has sung and talked about us being in our feelings. So we needed that somebody to call them a liar, a cheater, deceiver, and a heartbreaker.
That's right. Like I said, that song couldn't have come at a better time. You know, it couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, we were out there. I think we had the Sporty Thieves who dropped No Pigeons at that time. We had some guys who were snapping back, you know, and we just so happened, by the grace of God, to be one of the groups that was able to be known during that era for groups who was able to snap back, because that No Scrub song was, you know.
Yeah, it was big. It was big.
Yes, sir.
It took us out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All I got to do is say thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you for making good music, man. Thank you for making good music.
We had something to come back at it with.
Yeah, you gotta have a comeback. You gotta have a comeback. If you don't, then you got walked on. You know, so you know, like I said, that song couldn't come at a better time. It couldn't come at a better time.
Now, like what's going on now?
So what's going on now at this present moment?
Well, right now, you know, just like every group, you know, groups are suffering right now. You know, the entertainment business itself is suffering right now. But what we're doing is what every group does. You know, we're finding what makes us happy outside of the group. You know, we still get together and perform whenever we're called to perform. We still come together as a family when it's time for us to come together as a family. The lead singer, LJ, who leads out on that song, LJ he's performing. You know, LJ loves to perform. You know, and that's what he's doing right now. My brother and I, you know, we like to go in the lab and you know, we like to quietly create things, and you're gonna hear about what we're doing real soon. You know, we're gonna come and we're gonna present what we're working on to you and everybody, and we hope y'all love it as much as we're loving what we're doing right now. And the other members of the group are just out there doing what makes them happy, and creating our identity on the outside of the group. Like, who are you on the outside of the group? And a lot of people did not really get to know seriously who my group is. I mean, we play our own instruments. We can be our own band and play our own music every record. You know, we can sit down.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Everybody in my group specializes in playing an instrument. Some specialize in playing 2 or 3. You know, yeah. And so if there's a piano in the room, we can sit down to a piano and sing our entire album, a few records. If there's a guitar in the room, if there are a couple of guitars in the room, we do that as well. It doesn't matter what instrument it is, because we learn to pick up instruments and we learn to specialize in entertaining, regardless to what the situation was, be it a cappella, be it with a band, be it to a track. We do that. And that's one of the things that people did not get a chance to know about Profile. You know, we're deeper than what the public got to know about us. And maybe one of these days it'll swing back and we'll get to show.
We will.
Yeah,
we definitely will. I believe. Listen, I just told John from Troop, and I'm telling you, I got some big in the plan, and everybody we speak to is not just coincidental. Troop, Profile. I'm gonna do something sometime, maybe at the top of the year. But I'm gonna bring all that good music back. I'm gonna figure out a way. And it's good to know now that you guys are. I never knew. That's funny about this. What's great about this interview about Let It Out Live show, I never knew that you guys was musicians also. So you like what's the other group that's the male groups that play instruments? Make Additions and all that. We always thought that was the only groups that played their own instruments. I never knew you played your own instruments.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. I mean, a lot of times for fun, we would just sit down and just play. You know, we just sit down and play our music, play our album. You know, we come from that. My father is a really great musician. You know, so we picked up instruments from him. LJ, you know, is just, you know, he's proficient with a piano, he's proficient with a guitar. You know, LJ is one of those guys. If you give him enough time with anything, he'll probably play it for you tomorrow. You know, we just, that's one of the things we wanted to bring to entertainment. When we do get on stage, that's something that we don't fail to do. We play. We do share that side of ourselves whenever we do perform.
Right. So basically, y'all just putting in work right now.
Yeah, I think when R&B rolls back around, and when it's time for my group to get back on stage, whenever we do it, things are going to be a whole lot different, a whole lot better for us personally, because by that time, people will understand who we are as individuals and who we are as a group, which I think is important.
I mean, y'all had a lot of, positive input and influence within people. You know, you touch people with music,
right?
And when you pull up R&B groups, Profile is one of the groups that comes up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a blessing. We consider that a blessing because it was so many groups at that time. The industry was just saturated with groups, and we're just glad to be one of the ones that people remember.
I mean, y'all ran neck to neck with a whole bunch of groups, like neck to neck.
Right. And, you know, and that was one of those things we got a chance to know what was behind everything. You know, we got a chance to understand the business. You know, we got a chance to understand just because your group is talented doesn't mean that your record is going to be the number one record in the game. You know, another label might have more money to push their artists in places that your budget won't allow you to go. Another group might, I mean, it's that type of thing. You know, that's when we get into the business. That's when we get into what really makes it work, you know. That's where that type of thing comes into play. But we're glad that we were able to say that after it was that era of R&B was over, that we played our part in it. We were able to say that we played our part in it, and we were there to have our voices heard when that millennium was rolling around.
So, Demetri, I got to ask you a question, brother. I found something. I just need to know what you know about this right here.
Get straight. Come on.
Love the way you walk, wanna hear you talk. Something about your eyes made me wanna rise. Way you with your hair, and the woman here that compare. Really what you do, so let me do it with you. Make me wanna say damn, yeah. Make me wanna say oh damn, oh damn. Ooh, jump into my city.
So what you know about that there, brother?
Man, you know that Damn was one of my favorite records.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite records. Teddy Riley. This is when we got a chance to really work with Teddy Riley and get to know who Teddy Riley was, and be in the studio with him and get some of this good knowledge that Teddy has.
See, that's what I was getting to bring out you there, brother. How was it like working with Teddy Riley?
Man, we got a lot being able to sit in and work with Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley, this is the type of person, he's gonna work with you and he's gonna teach you at the same time, you know. And we got a wealth of knowledge working with Teddy Riley and being in there. And for us, like, he was just a part of this battle versus with Babyface, and we were just knowing that he was possibly gonna play our song, but he didn't play it. Because he worked on Liar too. Teddy Riley was a part of Liar as well. And
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, so that stuff you hear, Oop and Liar, that's Teddy Riley.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Teddy
that vocal stuff you hear, that's Teddy.
41, number one hit. Yeah, I can believe that. He was part of probably a lot of production.
Yes. And Teddy was a part of that. So, I mean, being able to work with Teddy Riley, man, money can't buy that, you know, because he the knowledge that he's going to give you while you're in the studio with him. Teddy's full of good stuff.
You got anything? Anything like latest? I know you said y'all get in the lab and secretly work on stuff. Anything that you putting out there that's not secret, or you just kind of having fun right now, just doing what you love?
Yeah, you know, right now my brother and I, we're the thinkers normally. You know, we organize. Gotcha. You know what I mean? And we have a pretty good plan.
Gotcha.
And before we execute, you know, we're careful. You know. And we're going to just see where this thing goes. You know, we pretty much have a good idea about it. But right now, we don't have anything out. We have a ton of records that we did. But we're going to surprise y'all. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people, because a lot of people don't know seriously what my brother is capable of doing. And I know what I'm capable of doing. And that's what's going to make it great, because a lot of people don't know. And when we spring this on everybody, you know, hopefully, you know, they're going to be pleasantly surprised to see what we're coming.
Brother, please drop that in my mailbox when you start pushing that out.
Listen, I need y'all to definitely stay in the planning phase, because I may end up calling you to help me finish planning this top of the year thing with all the groups, everybody we speak to, whether it's be True Profile, some of anybody and everybody. When I'm done with this, I want it to be a iconic situation. So definitely, I'm glad I got some thinkers and some planners, so I can definitely be expecting for me to reach out to you. Yeah, when I'm ready to push this thing forward, all we're gonna be doing is putting a date on it and making it happen.
Well, hey, you know, we game, you know, consider it family, because just reach out to us and let us know what's going on. We'll spread the word to the other brothers and
definitely we're gonna make it happen.
Going on.
Definitely. We're gonna definitely make it happen. We appreciate you definitely for stopping through to the Let It Out live show, chilling. This is what we do. You don't gotta be nowhere special. You ain't gotta go dress up. You can just be right at home on the couch and let us into your world. Let us know how your world was and how it is now, and what we're getting ready to do in the future. Definitely, we appreciate that.
Y'all stay safe during this coronavirus thing, man. Everybody, y'all stay safe over there.
Definitely appreciate you, brother. Definitely appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
All
Nah,
right.
man, it's a pleasure. It's our honor.
Thank you.
God bless you,
You,
brother.
I mean, that's the
Appreciate
least we can do. You gave us. You're a liar. You're a cheater. Deceiver.
you.
Heartbreaker. You know, I mean, what? I mean, I finally get to tell the guy who gave us that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, brother.
All right, my
We
brother.
appreciate you, Didrik, man. Thank you, man. We'll be in touch.
All right.
Thank you.
Shout out to Didrik, man. Definitely of profile. It's such an honor having these guests on here, man, that gave us great music for great times. I hope we have this thing. They say everything comes back around, but I can't wait for that good music to come back around, man. Or for me, maybe God is just giving it to me to be a part of the put together to allow that to happen. So definitely listen. We got to keep it moving because we're short on time.
Okay.
And we got to end with our topic, one of our crazy topic segments that we usually end with. But we got one more person that was like a last minute thing. I heard about him, huh?
Yeah.
What you got
Jimmy.
for him?
I think Sid got something. What you got for him, Sid?
I got my boy Jimmy. He's a superstar.
Yeah, I hope he is said because I mean, this wasn't no like we didn't have this plan. You just hit me with this one like out of nowhere. So I hope Jimmy, what's his name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. What Jimmy do?
And he's a rapper, man. He's a storyteller. He tells a lot of
I'm
stories.
gonna trust you because you tell me something, I trust it.
If I co-sign it, it's a done deal.
Okay.
All right.
If you co-sign and said, you
It's a
already
done
know.
deal.
I call you my music guru. That's why I brought you on my show.
It's a done
'Cause
deal.
you are the music guru.
It's a done deal.
So I do let you lead me in music.
Right.
Let's get him right on. Can we get him right on?
Let's get him on.
Okay. You the boss. Jimmy.
What's up, man? It's Jimmy New. What's good with it?
Jimmy
What's up,
New.
Jimmy?
What up,
What's
Jimmy
good
New?
with it?
All right.
Well, you damn sure don't look like you sang, so I know you wasn't part of no old R&B group. I mean, I don't know what the hell was about to come out your mouth. You wasn't finna sing me no old song. So
No,
I think you do something else.
No, I wasn't gonna sing.
So what?
Jimmy, we're gonna jump right into it, man.
What you say?
I said we're gonna jump right into it, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Tell me what happened with the situation with Cash Money, with Baby them and Slim them when you went viral.
Man, what happened is I went viral. My video was spiraling out of control, and God bless the dead, CeeLo the Great, DM'd me. He was like, "Yo, this CeeLo with Rich Gang. I'm baby manager, such and such. We want to see if we can get a deal with you and all that." So I was like, "Man, nah, this ain't for real." So then he sent the number, and then he hit me again. So then I ended up calling him, and he called me and put me on the phone with Slim, and they got me to come down to Miami. So I came down to Miami. I was a Hit Factory, and Slim finally came, and I was supposed to do a situation with him. But the dude CeeLo the Great was basically on something like, well, he wouldn't let the situation go through unless he got almost 80% of my deal. And I was like, man, no, I'm always stay in the streets and do what I gotta do, before I take that situation. So, that happened. It just kind of dissolved. I didn't have no phone number, no nothing, because everything was through him. So that's what happened with that situation.
Wow, you know what? I'm so good. Listen. This is called a Let It Out Live show, definitely. But this is what this show does. We touch areas that people probably would have never known, never heard when it comes to artists, when it comes to music, when it comes to deals and the business behind it. I would have never, people, our viewers, our listeners, all across the nation would have never probably known that happened. People that known you virally would have never known that's what took place if you wouldn't have just said that just now. Nobody would have never even known that took place, man. We appreciate you even coming on here, letting us know the inside details of that, because that's crazy.
Yeah. It was real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, since a kid, you look up to Cash Money, and then you finally there with Cash Money, and then it's like, you ready to go through with it, but then something is hindering it, and it just disappears. Like, yes, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was something new to get used to.
Wow. So you have no contact. You wasn't willing to do that deal because, like you said, you can do more business yourself than doing that. So that was just it.
Yeah, I figure I'd rather stay in the streets than to sign that situation. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I wasn't going for it.
So what's crazy, Baby or Slim didn't question like what happened to the deal. They didn't question that. Like, what's going on?
You know, they probably did, but it was out of my it was out of out of my control. I didn't know. You know, if they did question it, they questioned him, but he never got back with me. I never heard from him again until almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I did a show in Tallahassee, Florida. That's where I'm from. I opened up for Moneybag, and he was there. He was like, "Yo, man, if you listen to me, man, you would have been a superstar." And such. I'm like, "What? That's crazy."
So, how many times you went viral?
I'm still going viral. I just went viral. My last freestyle that I did called "Deadbeat Thought" about my baby mama is almost at 1 million right now.
Wait a minute. What you said? What you called it? What was that name you just said?
It's called "Deadbeat Thought."
And who was about?
My baby mama.
Oh wow. I need to definitely hear that. I got 2 of them that I would love that probably applies to them. I promise you. Yeah, I'm all live saying that. I'm live. I'm live right now with Jimmy New, and he just got a viral song out. I'm talking to the viewers right now called "Deadbeat Thought," and I'm dedicating. I ain't even heard it yet. He dedicated to his baby mama, and I'm definitely dedicating to both of my. No, I'm just go ahead. I ain't joking. This is real life, real story. I ain't joking at all. But go. Nah, we need to. I wish I could hit. Can you freestyle some of that a little bit? Because I wish I could pull it up. If I was prepared, I would have been able to pull it up and play it at the same time. But I ain't prepared. But I definitely need to hear.
Yeah,
why is that viral?
It's been going crazy. Like, and I didn't even, expect for it, to do that. I just one day I got in the car. I was going through it. How she kept using my baby as a pawn. I haven't been able to see. I haven't been able to see. I haven't been able to see my child, and when I do, it's always a problem.
Listen. You just changed my whole end of my show topic. I had another topic I was gonna deal with at the end of the show. Listen, we're gonna deal with that topic. I'm gonna we're gonna end the show on that right there. Using the babies as pawns. Deadbeat thoughts. I hope I'm looking right in the camera. Deadbeat thought. You gotta give me some. You gotta give me, like, what is it about? Explain it. Like, give me something, a verse from it or something.
It's just one big verse.
It's one big verse. Okay.
Yeah, I wrapped it up. What happened was after she blocked me from my daughter's phone, I end up doing a freestyle off the Lil Baby beat, "Emotionally Scarred," in the car, with my girlfriend recording me, and it just went out of control.
No, it won't pull up.
It's I think I just uploaded to YouTube. It's called "Deadbeat Thought."
Well, you know what? We got. I got the time today.
Hold on, matter of fact. Hold on. Hold on, I might. Oh, what is this?
Jimmy, can you hear us?
Jimmy, we back with you.
Hold on. I found it. If you want me to play, I can play it off the TV.
Okay. You can play it. You go ahead and play it while you on. We found it too. So
Okay. Yeah, because it's on my fan page. It's almost at 1 million right now. But on YouTube,
matter of fact, let us play it because it come through strong. We'll hear it. So I'm gonna play a little. Hold on, give me a minute.
I'm tired.
Can you hear it?
You feel me? Like, oh, fuck, bro. This shit crazy. Hey, oh, I'm a deadbeat, but you won't let me get my jit, cause I done moved on. And low-key, you kinda sick, and I know it don't make it no better, that I gotta find a bitch. Hey, Jimmy, you need to chill. Nah, bro, I'm tired of this shit. I was going up the road, you were praying for it. Oh, you a boss bitch, but you done fuck my landlord. Oh, this little game that you playing, I'm the man for it. Post you on my page, that's how you got your fans off. And I ain't bitter or nothing, it's all facts, cause I don't fuck with you at all. Now you call me a rat, but my paperwork been sold. So good luck with that. The only thing you good for is doing big spin and laying on your back. Focus on music and shut the trap down. Cause I don't fuck with you no more. Now I can't rap now. If you mush me again, your ass can slap down. By my cousin Ariel, by my cousin Tap now. And I don't give a fuck. Oh, you was sick. I'm a deadbeat, cause I will help you with your rent. Don't make me put my Walmart in Walmart. Show you what I spent. Motherfuckers get amnesia when you stop giving them shit. And that shit you staying in, I bought that shit. Then you get on Facebook and you talk that shit. Like I grind for this. Putting blood, sweat, and time for this. Restricted my mama so she can see this lying shit. It's crazy. People never change. How the fuck you want a title that car in my mama name? I can even call my daughter cause my number blocked. Not your phone, but the phone that my daughter got. Shit, nigga, I'm just being real. God didn't want me to share my blessings. That's why I ain't getting no deal. And you a gold dealer. Don't give a fuck what they feel. They got a ball if I ain't hiding. I'm right here at the crib. I got my baby shit. And I keep it at the spot. My mama buy my baby shit. Then we send it in a box. Deadbeat shit, nigga, G shit, my daughter 4, you said in 18 months, nigga, 2T shit, 17 months, I was down, I was left, mama was scraping all this money for a lawyer, and then you call asking for $1,000 for yourself, you need some motherfucking help, hey, I ain't tripping, I'm gonna get that sack, you see me one rockin' Raymond, that was income tax, don't give a fuck how you clap back, Facebook, Snapchat, IG, Twitter, I ain't no ordinary nigga, so you pussy ass niggas, y'all know what it is, instead of telling me, you niggas tell an engineer, nigga, win and lose a go, ain't nothing scary over here, you niggas virgin with his beef, I'm popping cherries over here, hey, and niggas want now, you had her but she left me, now I drive a car now, hey, like Patrick off with SpongeBob. Nigga, I'm a star now. Nigga, ball for ball. Nigga, put it up. Watch me cook them up. Master P, yeah, they was down. Had to hook them up. I was humble. I was cool, nigga. I done took enough. But right now, I don't even give a fuck. Fuck.
What, Jimmy? Lord have mercy. Well, that's all I can say. Lord have mercy.
Bro, you almost brought tears in my eyes.
Y'all let nigga know, man. Tell a nigga to 8.
Hold on, man.
Look,
You almost brought tears in my eyes, bro. You don't even understand how so many of us out here can't get the words like you just got the words to say what you just said. Bruh, if you didn't just snap on there, the reason you probably seen this because we going to the actual page back and forth to see you, and I had to keep panning back to see you. We're looking at you now on here, but I had to pan back to the YouTube to see you on there because I saw and felt your emotions come through the whole video.
Right.
No, I'm snapping because I need to go viral, or I'm snapping because I'm just snapping because I got bars. I'm snapping. That shit had to just happen. Like you went and got in the car and was like, you know what? Yeah, I need to get this off my chest.
I'm gonna take it out on this beat.
I'm to my damn Jimmy. She fucked the landlord.
Oh, Elmer.
Hey,
oh,
listen, look, I'm gonna listen to that probably all night tonight. Just let you know, because I'm gonna pick that shit apart. But the part I heard that really stuck with me right now is when you said you got the nerve to ask me for money after you gonna ask me for a stack after. After I just give bread, or after child support, or after you gonna turn around and still ask me for some money. Like that shit okay. You deadbeat thought. I'm doing a hook for you. I'm doing a hook for you. Listen, I'm doing a hook for you. Somehow we're gonna figure this out, but I'm doing a hook for you. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna send it to you or whatever I need to do. But somehow I'm gonna do the hook for you. I'm gonna introduce the song too. I need to be the introducer of the song.
Listen, bro. We just had Dietrich on from Profile, and that song "Liar" that they did back then fell right in with what you got going on right now. So it was perfect.
Yours is just a snap version.
Oh man, you went right in line, bro. Right in line.
But we're gonna deal with that song. That song, that's my topic for the night. So even when you get off here, please stay tuned because we're gonna end and talk about that. Everything you just said on that song. I'm gonna play it again, and we're gonna literally pick that song apart. But about this situation, it didn't happen. The guy didn't put you back in contact with Cash Money. So you said I decided to do my own thing. Right now, that's what you're doing. I take it, right?
Right.
Any new situations coming about, or like what are you doing? What's new right now?
Well, you know what ended up happening is I ended up getting incarcerated. I went back to back. Like I did 7 months, and then I got out for 35 days and went back for 11 months. And I'm home almost now, like 8 months, 9 months. This is how long I've been home now. But ever since then, like I came back, like people been calling me left and right. Like it's like the Deadbeat Thought went viral. Then I win a song review. I go sit with Authentic Empire. They love me. Then I get a call from 1017's Gucci Man label. I go and blow them away. They love me. Then Epic. I meet with Chubby Baby. They love me. Then I got this little independent people who've been looking at me. I'm supposed to go sit down. So it's like it's going good. I'm just trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Focus. I'm working on my new freestyle mixtape. It's called Heavy Pressure. I just did a little in studio video to that. That's been going crazy. I'm getting ready to drop that. I got this original record called New Soul that everybody's loving and catching on to. So it's catching on pretty good, man.
Man, I'm glad. Listen, I ain't know. I'm not one of the biggest fans of rap, unless it's like old school hip-hop rap like that. This new rap, I ain't really no huge fan of it, but your energy is like phenomenal. So I'm definitely glad to be talking to you now. Before I wish you nothing but the best, but I feel like there is good things that's about to happen. Just chill like you're doing. Don't get in the way. Keep doing what you're good doing. Keep snapping. I feel like we're gonna be the one to. I'm glad. I was talking trash before you got on here, but I'm glad we definitely doing this interview because we get to be first. So when you do blow, you definitely remember we was behind you. We was definitely saying Deadbeat Thought. We're going to definitely try to get that on this playlist on WMRR. We're going to talk to the boss, Ms. Ross. Make sure I'm going to make sure she playing anything you got new drops. You can come through the studio whenever you in Miami personally. And we're going to just, be behind you.
I'll be down on the 28th.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hey, Jimmy, when you get here on the 28th, we got to talk, my brother. I need that mixtape when it come out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta push that for you, bro. I gotta push that.
I appreciate that.
So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do?
I apologize, Sid. I was talking a lot of trash before you came on. I was like, who the hell is this Jimmy? Because he just came out of nowhere. He ain't let me know, it was like a last minute thing. But when he co-signed something, I've learned.
Now you want to say Jimmy.
And you talking about baby mama, so you definitely have my attention.
But they ain't heard nothing yet. I mean, I've been knowing Jimmy for quite a amount of years now. I met him at the Revolt on the boat with Rocco, Flo Rida, Bernice, Pleasure P, Manny Haley. All was on the boat. I met Jimmy and his manager at that time. I met them.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, we always stayed in contact with each other, and I always try to, because I believe in his talent. I always tell Jimmy, slow down. And sometimes I just call him, I just FaceTime him from the studio. I be over there with baby them, I just FaceTime. I just call him, just randomly just call him out the blue. And he pick up and go, yeah, you know, this age, man, you know.
He said, I'm kind of gonna put you on the spot right now. You know, you my brother. We do this to each other.
Right.
So you be with baby. You be at the studio all the time.
Right.
You knew. Now you've heard. You probably already knew it, the situation that took place. Why you wasn't in baby them ill or just that team saying he already got people coming at him left and right. Why you ain't sending them? Hey, y'all better do. Hey. The situation was y'all had it, and now he here, and y'all been trying to grab him because people trying to grab him.
I can't comment.
Okay, that's my dog. He kept it 100, 1,000 real.
I just think neutral.
Gotcha, my brother.
But he is an ultimate talent. He's a very talented young brother. I see him. Even, you know, he used to travel. He opened up for Jeezy. He opened up for Day Day. I got a family to feed. I mean, Atlantic Records looking at him. I mean, he could have had a situation with flow out of it. But, you know, it's all in God's plan. You know, it's all about God's timing. When it's his time, he's going to shine. But one thing about him, he's going to shine. Regardless of what anybody got to say, he's going to shine.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank, you know, Jimmy throughout the years. Let's have a personal relationship with each other. But it's called, I don't call him on no bullshit. I just, you know, I call him, hey man, how you doing, man? You know what you got going on? Because I got a situation that's going on right now to where artists don't want to act right. And when you got somebody that got money that's willing to put money behind you, and when you don't want to act right, it's time to move on to the next artist. You understand what I'm saying? So me myself, I don't have time to sit back and wait and babysit an artist. It's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. No more. I'm too old for that. I'm not gonna do that. So what I do is we gonna build and make superstars. That's what we gonna do.
That's it.
That's what it's about.
You know what I mean? So I'm figuring, you know, deep down in my heart, the man's a star. But it's something that's holding him back. And the only thing that's holding him back is himself. I'm not gonna put my finger at nobody. I'm pointing it straight at him. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's been his own enemy. But when he get his mind together and focus, it's gonna come together. I told him today, a lot of people are sensitive that cut checks. They got check cutters that are sensitive. So if you don't say the right things, or you touch on a basis where they don't want to hear it, or you can be like, damn, he good as fuck. When then they go back and research and say, oh, you said, oh, no. That's how the shit works. So they're very sensitive. So if you can dub down an artist, for instance,
he's cool right now.
I'll say this, you know, he's my friend. He's my personal friend, Rowdy Rich. Long as Rowdy say what they want him to say, or what the people want to hear, he's okay. NBA Youngboy the same way. My Lil Woe, the same thing. He said something that I'm glad he said it. NBA Youngboy say, I'm crazy, but Kodak Black is another crazy. So two crazy people identifying each other. You understand what I'm saying?
Right now, Sid.
Two crazy people identifying each other. So he say, I'm crazy. He admitted I'm crazy, but that nigga there's a whole nother crazy. So basically, to make a long story short, people are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Kodak Black was getting $120,000 at the time he went to jail for a 30-minute show. Right? And me and Youngboy gets $180. Right? Almost $200,000. There's nowhere in hell I'm going out in the fan. I'm not finna fight their family. I'm not gonna be arguing with me. You know, I tell people throughout the years, it's your job and your duty to take pictures and shake hands. It's your job because these are the people that supporting you. These are people that helping you pay your bills. You know what I mean? Because you never know. It only takes one believer to go a whole way that people want to think you can't go. For instance, I'm gonna say this. I was at the AAA Center. It was Briscoe, I'll never forget it. It was Briscoe, Pretty Ricky, and all of them over at the spot. So, not, Lord behold, dude for Atlantic Records was in the audience. Nobody knew that. When they performed, but not knowing the person was there. And the next thing you know, like T-Pain, next 3 months they was on the video. So that could happen. So T-Pain was on top of a roof in 2 months, unsprung. Now he, he made it.
Story time was said.
You
Story
understand what I'm
time was
saying?
said. You learn so much.
It's just like Jimmy. You know, everybody can sit and tell you, say, you been supposed to pop, you been supposed to. You only gonna do what God allow you to do when it's time. Your time is time. Stop getting frustrated. Stop wondering why it's not happening, because sometimes you have to put away that dead weight that's holding you back. When a lot of stuff holds you back, it stops you from going where you need to go.
So you already got confirmation that it's gonna happen.
You know what I mean?
You got 1 million views already. So that's confirmation that it's happening. It's moving right now while we're speaking.
Appreciate that.
Because you know what? If Mama D, and I love her dearly, that scrappy mama, I love Mama D dearly. And Mama D can come out with a song, a song, and sell 60,000 copies in 1 week. I don't know if she sold any more. I know damn well you can sell some records. You know what I mean?
That's basically facts.
Just facts. You can sell records because you got a song talking about your dad in the song. And a lot of people can relate to that because a lot of dads went in their lives. And a lot of mothers that's in homes, a lot of people, they be wondering why the mom is so protected over the son because the father's not there. And the son is hard to love somebody because he never seen his mama love. See, they don't understand that kind of language. And, they want to, oh, he crazy. No, nobody crazy. It was just, hey, you being protected.
I got one question. That the song we just heard, the baby mom, when you snap like that, do you remember that? Or was you snapping so hard to where it was just at that very moment all that came out? If you had to say that again, do you remember everything you said?
I remember it. I mean, I remember it, and I remember the moment too. You know what I'm saying? And I remember going to the studio because I just finished my mixtape, and that was a part of my one of my jet beats. They was like, "Yo, you got to redo this." So I remember I was in the studio trying to do it, and my girl, she was like, she would come play me like the old live video that my baby mama did, trying to like talk shit about me and all that, like trying to get back in that mode. Like that's the mode, that's the moment, that's how you was. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah. It's that mode that have us there. We still know it right now, but we are different, when it happened then. But when it happened, we be in that mode. So I know exactly what you're feeling. At that very moment, yeah, I can snap like that.
Yeah, bro, you were definitely in that mode.
You was in that moment.
You were in that.
I told you, I thought literally you had just walked to the house or something. Like, it felt like that just took place.
It's a few months old, probably like 3 months. Almost,
No,
yeah, about,
I mean when you did it, it felt like when we was looking at it that literally you walked out her house and you had just got out of argument or something. That's how emotional it felt when we was watching you. And, I mean, even our comments in the comment section on our page, we got people on my page and on this page saying, "Man," somebody said, Marlon Gardner said, "Man, that man going slap ass off." Like people felt that, and I ain't yet to even let this spread yet and let the people really, really hear it, or let people really, really get into it. It's gonna be a lot of baby daddies definitely needing to co-sign that. You're gonna be speaking for a lot of baby daddies.
I appreciate that, man.
You're one of them.
He raised his hand.
Damn, I know that feeling, boy.
Yeah,
man.
School, they were questioning, they were raising their hand.
Oh my God.
Boy, when you touched on that there, you touched on something for him.
Yeah, you did, bro. I mean, years of this shit. I've been going through years of this shit. Not a couple of months, years. My oldest is 15 going on 16. I got 4, 2 different baby mamas. I've been going through years of this shit. That keeping your child away, using them as a pawn, mad. And when you mad, now all of a sudden, the child all of a sudden mad too. Or they mad, and all of a sudden it affects the child and your relationship. And now all of a sudden, child support come about when I was fucking you. Child support, you know what? Let me listen. I don't want to break you into this Jimmy, you know, but I'm gonna let Dad finish it off. So I go get my phone. I'm gonna let him finish it off, and we're gonna end on the same topic. But you get this from me today, boy.
Hey, let's one of the listeners, Katina. She said, "Yes, I know a few that will love this song." So trust me, bro. You really, you became the spokesman. I'm just gonna let you know now. You the spokesman now. So hands down, you got it. It's all yours.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know, like I always thought that, you know, I would never go through this. You know what I'm saying? And shit, look how it be. You know, and you know, once you move on, you know, and they be stuck, you know, they get bitter. And you know, man, I've been dealing with some real, how can I even explain this? Like, I've been dealing with some shit where the person is telling my child to that the one that I'm with don't love them or don't care for them, don't talk to the person, don't talk to who I'm with. It's been some crazy shit. Like, it's been some freaking shit going on, bro. And like, and it's weird. Like, I'm to the point where like I'm just ready to just deal with it, you know, so I can get my daughter back and get her being the respectful child that she is and give her the love that she needs. But you know, I can't do that unless I go through the system, because it's a problem.
Right. Wow.
How your mother doing, man?
She's good. She's good. You know, she's way in Washington D.C. You know, she's okay.
Yeah, I know, because she's one of your main number one supporters. You know, and I hear some of the lyrics where you talk about her, and you know, you're just thankful and grateful. You know, a lot of people don't be thankful and grateful for their mother, but you are one of the ones that I pay attention to and see that you are grateful and thankful for your mother, and I respect you for that. You know, I'm just waiting on Jimmy New to go to the next level.
Jimmy definitely going.
And you're definitely going. But I want to thank you
Definitely.
from the bottom of my heart.
Shout out to you, Jimmy, man. Definitely.
For coming on this show. So when you go viral again, you'll always remember WMRR.
The Let It Out Live
Let It
show.
Out Live show. Hosted by Marcus Antonio, DJ Baby Said, and DJ Ty.
I need my mixtape, please.
I got you. I'll be in Miami on the 28th.
We'll link. We'll definitely
You
link.
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rent a session. I'm gonna get a session at the studio.
I'm coming.
We definitely gonna.
We're gonna link up, man. And shout out to Miss Ross, the boss, for giving this platform, and Marcus Antonio and DJ Ty.
Appreciate you.
Again,
Jimmy, man, be patient.
Jimmy New.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Keep doing what you're doing.
We got you.
And man, I love you, man. And
Love
I'm
you,
gonna talk
brother.
back with you.
I love, man. Y'all be easy.
You want
All right.
you one of my new favorite rappers.
I appreciate it, bro.
Got you, brother.
All right.
All right.
Listen, I'm ready. Jimmy, this ending dedicated to you, Jimmy Choo. Jimmy New.
Jimmy New.
Jimmy New. Jimmy New just changed my whole, I'm actually gonna have a 2-part session on this because there's no way we're gonna talk about this in 10 minutes. We're supposed to be over at 9 last. We be going over sometime, we breaking all the rules because our topics be so good at the end. I'm so glad the boss, Miss Ross, not in here tonight because I don't really feel like fussing with her or especially about this topic. So I'm so glad she listening on the outside somewhere, and I hope she stay out there and don't come and interrupt this topic. But for the sake of Jimmy New, he just snapped on one of his songs, one of his freestyles.
Oh, that was a hot.
And I that was so personal to me because I was letting him know, I never really tell my business live, or any kind of live setting, but this is the Let It Out live show, so I want to be the first to be an example on my show that I tell everybody else to let it out. So I just begin to start to let a little bit of my story be known. Because I really don't talk much about my story. I be feeling like, that's breaking cold if I tell too much of my business or something like that. But is he back? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's breaking cold. But man, just hearing him snap like that about this baby mama thing, I've reached a point in my life now that I can talk about it without all the frustration.
Right.
Because I said to Jimmy, I got 2 baby mamas, 4 kids, 2 boys. A piece, and I went through a long period of drama, unnecessary freaking drama. And I'm telling my story a little bit. This is way too much for one show, but I went through an unnecessary drama of baby mamas that, of course, they got their story that they tell, and they of course will deny what I'm saying, probably. But I felt it was baby mamas that was angry and bitter because of whatever the reason may have been. Could have been because I ain't want to be with them no more. They ain't want to be me no more. I ain't gonna throw it one way. Right. Whatever they felt about the kids, whatever I felt about the kids, whatever we felt about our indifferences. But the fact of the matter is, both of them, when it came to bringing the government in our business, when it came to using the government in the system to get at me or to get my attention or to get my recognition or to get me to move how they wanted me to move, answer how they wanted me to answer, do what they wanted me to do, talk how they wanted me to talk, chastise or treat my kids the way they wanted me to do it. That's when they lost me. That's when we got that right. We got into the nitty-gritty of the drama. Right. And I can honestly say, and anybody that knew me and know me, and I'm live right now on WMR and I'm live on my own station. Anybody that know me and know me around my kids know my the basis of my story. No, I'm always with my kids. I was always around my kids. Every chance I got that I could, I was around my kids. And for them to, I guess, go and try to use government and use child support and use the situation to get at me was like the bottom of the barrel. That's the worst thing they could have done to me. Because not that I'm afraid of child support. It was just the fact that I didn't want the government in my business. You know what I'm saying? They didn't need to make me do anything. And you can't make me do what you want me to do the way you want me to do it. Exactly. And the government still can't make me do what they want me to do the way they want me to do it. Only thing government deal with when it comes to kids, and I'm live right now and I can be corrected, is money. Government don't deal with you when it comes to making you see your kids. The government don't give a damn about you seeing your kids. They don't give a damn about how you take care of your kids. They don't give a damn about the abuse that happens in your family or in your household. All the government give a damn about is money. They will demand that money, but they can't demand you to pick your kids up. They can't demand you to take care of your kids. When they get that, then when they put the demand out and the mandate out for you to spend the money, The rest, they don't give a damn about. You don't go to jail for not picking your kids up, but you go to jail for not paying child support. They don't lock you up, but they don't give you no kind of ultimatums when it comes to you can take your kid's father or vice versa to court about visitations, but they don't demand nothing. They put you on the schedule, and the rest is up to you. If you don't follow that schedule, they don't give a damn.
Well,
But they give a damn about that money.
Well, you know, we all know that it's based on consist on money. You know,
That's it.
It's the topic is money, and they don't give a damn if you take your kid to the zoo or the damn mall.
They don't give a damn.
Or walk.
All they care about
All they care is about money. We have to go through a system.
There you go.
You know, they go through the system. They say child support. I remember
it's big business, bro.
You know, I would tell this story. You know, I'll tell this story. You know, I remember taking care of a kid for X amount of years under the assumption that it was my kid. And by me, you know, just taking care of the kid, doing what I have to do as being a father, you know, just being me. And I had to go to court. I went to court to find out the child wasn't mine. Now, the government didn't give me back nothing.
Oh no, they're not gonna do that. Oh,
nothing.
No. Oh no.
Nothing on nothing. So you have to be very careful of basically dealing with the system.
The system don't give a
Because the
damn
system
about
trap you.
men, period.
But hold
We're
up. now.
slaughtered. We're
But-
slaughtered
but
to the
hold up.
government.
What about when you go to court and it's proven that's not your child? What do the judge say to you?
It don't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
Who does the child know you as?
Father.
Then you the father. You are the
But-
father.
but-
in the system eyesight, as you said, it's some money.
But
It's
once
some money.
you actually sign your name on the birth certificate, if it's your child or not, you are responsible.
It said I can correct you on that. If
Yeah.
you don't, if you ain't got to sign your name on the birth certificate.
Nope.
You ain't got to. That's how messed up this system
Nope.
is. You ain't got to sign your name on the birth certificate. And they still, if you've been in that life,
Yep.
they still will recommend. They still will say you. The judge will still call you, the
are
father.
the
They will
father
still, in certain
when it comes to that money.
you are the father. When it comes to that money, they do not care for men. They don't care for the family. They don't care for the child. It's the business. It's legislation. It's the business. It's big business.
Yeah, it's big.
The courts don't care nothing about kids. I've been fighting courts since I've been on child support, probably about 6-7 years. I've got kids older than that, but probably I don't forgot now because I don't even follow the system up no more because I know it's full of it. I know it's all a game. It's all business and it's legislation. And they say vote for child police. It's big business. They lobby on this thing. This thing goes way beyond us, way beyond just state. This thing is federal. Men, child support is, man, that's a whole nother topic. We only got 2 minutes. I need 3 shows to even deal with that.
That's why we need more than 3 shows.
To even deal with that, when it comes to how child support is used, how the court systems look and label kids and fathering and parenting and family law. It's the judges don't care, the attorneys don't care, the parents, the baby mamas that do it don't care. Some bad baby daddies, don't get me wrong, some baby daddies may deserve to be put on child support after a certain situation was a certain amount of time not doing. This is my thing before I even say not doing. Who decides what a party should do? To whose standards? What a party should do when it comes to child support? Who makes that decision
You know
of
what,
what's
brother?
the standard of what is enough or not enough?
You just said another.
I know I can preach
You
on
just
this.
said-
I
you
can
just
go
said it
through
now.
this. I got a million more statements. Who makes that decision?
The judge, the system.
What is the system going off of deciding what and who should do what and what is enough? Do you not know if you're not married and you have kids? I'm talking about my own situation because I wasn't married with my baby mamas. When we go to court, the child is automatically looked at as her child. Predominantly, it's my child too, but the the courts automatically look at her getting most of the parental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She looked at because we're not married. So when we go to court, or if I've been taking care of my child for 15 years, and my baby mama decides, and we're not married, and we decide to break up, I decide not to want to be with her, and we go to court, and she put me on child support, she automatically can go back 2 years. They can't go back no farther than 2 years, stay in Florida. But she automatically can go back 2 years. She can put more child support and act like for 2 years I wasn't taking care of my child.
Wow.
She could automatically do that.
Wow.
No matter how long we've been together. If we're not married, the courts don't fight.
Okay, you know how the system works? It works like this. Say married, right? You have another child. Like you married and you got 2 baby mamas, right? Don't you know how the system is designed that your wife is a part of you and can be part of punishment too? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yes.
So this is why the young lady, I'm trying to get her right now, play on Love and Hip Hop, the manager. Man, I can't call her name.
Which Love and Hip Hop?
New York. The manager. Yandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yandy didn't marry Medici because of child support. Because she didn't want to be obligated to
that child.
And that not really the child, but
the garnishment.
The garnishment part. She didn't want to be a part of that.
Listen, I'm gonna have a whole show on this. I'm gonna dedicate an entire show. I'm gonna bring on guests too.
You know, I think we need to bring her on and ask her about that situation. Like,
yeah,
I think we need to bring Yandy Smith.
Oh yeah.
Bring Yandy.
Okay. That show, let's make her part of that. Definitely.
Yeah.
I want to dedicate a show entirely to just parenting, baby mama, baby daddy, court, child support, parental custodial rights, all that. Entire show dedicated to that. Because listen, we're gonna end on Jimmy New song, but he just sparked something that definitely needs to be discussed. There's so many of us, and I'm advocating for men right now. I know you're aware, it ain't just men, it's women too. It's deadbeat daddies out here, and this man ain't dead right. And I listen, fuck, listen,
let it out.
This show, this is my show.
Let it out.
The Let It Out Live show is about Marcus Antonio, DJ Baby Said, DJ Ty. I'm gonna dedicate an entire show to. I'm advocating for daddies on this one. Now, when I want to do one for baby mamas and women, I do that. But the next one I do, that we get the topic and we get Yandy, we're gonna dedicate that show to speaking about this topic because it definitely needs to be spoke about. Let's get into Jimmy again because I want to hear that. I want to end on that beat. Shout out to you, Jimmy.
Hey, you know, I'm tired. I tried. You feel me? Like I don't fuck with nobody, bro. This shit crazy. Hey, I want my deadbeat, but you won't let me get my shit, cause I done moved on. And low key, you kinda sick, and I know it don't make it no better. That I gotta find a bitch. Hey Jimmy, you need to chill. Now bro, I'm tired of this shit. I was going up the road, you were praying for it. Oh, you a boss bitch, but you don't fuck my landlord. Oh, this little game that you playing, I'm the man for it. Post you on my page, that's how you got some fans off. And I ain't bitter or nothing, this all facts, cause I don't fuck with you at all. Now you call me a rat, but my paperwork been shown. So good luck with that, the only thing you good for is doing wigs, man, and laying on your back. Focus on music and shut the trap down, cause I don't fuck with you no more. Now I can't rap now. If you mush me again, your ass can slap down. But my cousin Ariel, but my cousin Top now. And I don't give a fuck. Oh, you was sick. I'm a deadbeat, cause I will help you with your rent. Don't make me put my Walmart in Walmart. Show you what I spent. Motherfuckers get amnesia when you stop giving them shit. And that shit you staying in, I bought that shit. Then you get on Facebook and you talk that shit. Like I grind for this. Putting blood, sweat, and time for this. Restricted my mama so she can see this lying shit. It's crazy. People never change. How the fuck you want a title that crying my mama name? I can even call my daughter cause my number blocked. Not your phone, but the phone that my daughter got. Shit, nigga, I'm just being real. God didn't want me to share my blessings. That's why I ain't getting no deal. And you a gold dealer. Don't give a fuck if they feel. They got a call if I ain't hiding. I'm right here at the crib. I got my baby shit. And I keep it at the spot. My mama buy my baby shit. Then we send it in a box. Dad beat shit, nigga G shit. My daughter 4, you said in 18 months, nigga in 2 teeth shit. 17 months, I was down. I was left. Mama was scraping all this money for a lawyer. And then you call asking for $1,000 for yourself. You need some motherfucking help. Hey, I ain't tripping. I'm gonna get that sack. You see me one rocking Raymond. That was income tax.
Hold on. I'm sorry. We're supposed to be done right now, but hold on. He said something that I gotta touch on. Because this is I feel this like I felt this and feel this right now inside. Baby mamas go and get free attorneys to go to court for them. They go down to the child support office. They don't pay nothing. They have representation for free.
Wow.
Full-fledged attorneys, a team of freaking attorneys for free that specialize in crushing you. They do this every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Baby mamas. Men has to go scrape up. They ain't no attorney gonna do it no less than about 2 to 3 grand. Ask me, I've been paying it. Shout out to the wifey, Trinice Lala Ellis, because she understands. Definitely, she had to front the cash sometime. Shout out to the wifey, but believe that I'm shouting out because she had to front the cash sometime to go when the baby mama go for free and get the assistance. I got to go and pay 2 and 3 grand for one session for the attorney to go to court one time and represent me. Now, whether the attorney represent me correctly or not,
wow,
that 2-3 grand paid. And you got to still turn around and be threatened with jail, threatened with child support, when you got to spend the money fighting them in court for visitations.
Dang.
So while you go for free and fight me for money, I got to go and put 2, 3, 4 grand on the books to fight you for visitation because you mad. And when you go to court and you get chastised for not let me see my kids properly, nothing happens to you. All the judge or the magistrate say is, you got to, do better. Slap on the wrist and send you on your way. I don't get my money back. I don't get court fees back. Guess what happened to my 3-4 grand? If the attorney get that plea for me, gone. But guess what happened if she don't get it done for me? My money gone, and I still can't pay the child support that I owe. And I still ain't got the visitation properly right with the child because they send you back and forth to court.
Right.
So you eating up your time with it. Don't get me started. I can preach this. You eating up all your time because every second is a dollar, is a dime in your attorney's eyes. They really don't care nothing about whether they win, lose, or draw. All they know is every time you call them on the phone, every email that's sent, every dialogue they have with the other attorney is money. Y'all want me to preach this or what?
Preach it.
Nah, I ain't gonna preach it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. I want to finish this song. He only got a little bit left. Look.
Don't give a fuck how you clap back. Facebook, Snapchat, IG, Twitter. I ain't no ordinary nigga. So you pussy ass niggas, y'all know what it is. Instead of telling me, you niggas tell an engineer. Nigga, win, lose, or grow. Ain't nothing scary over here. You niggas virgin with his beef. I'm popping cherries over here. Hey, and niggas want her. You had her, but she left me. Now I drive a car now. Hey, like Patrick off with SpongeBob. Nigga, I'm a star now. Nigga, bought for fuck. Nigga, put it up. Watch me cook them up. Master P, yeah, they was down. Had to hook them up. I was humble. I was cool, nigga. I done took enough. But right now, I don't even give a fuck. Fuck.
Well, wow. Jimmy New, I remember that moment right there you just ended with. The moment of truth. Right now,
the moment of truth.
I don't give a. I remember walking out the courthouse and saying, "Right now, I don't give a."
Jimmy.
I remember picking up my baby from in the parking lot, and so fucking frustrated. I was like, you know what? Right now, I don't even give a. Y'all see it. I don't give a fuck.
There it is.
I can't see that because my pastor might be on here.
I know. That's why I told him to say it for me.
Because the deacon on here watching.
We know that.
Listen,
See,
Roman Rome has walked
you'll cut
in.
the deacon out, but we ain't gonna do that.
listen.
Roman
Said,
Rome.
I respect the pastor and I respect the deacon, but in court they ain't give a fuck about a deacon or a pastor.
Oh Lord.
I ain't mean to say
Lord,
that,
have
but I'm just
mercy.
keeping it real. My deacon and my pastor and praying and none of that. Ain't none of that.
Oh,
when it came
Lord.
to that magistrate, when that magistrate wanted to know, all they want to know is what they want to know, and all they cared about is what they cared about at that very moment. I couldn't tell them. I go to the churches of saints and God, and I pray and I praise on the praise team. And I play the drums, and they ain't care nothing about none of that. All they cared about, if I went to child support part, do you got that bread? And if I went to the custody part, they really ain't care about nothing after that. They really ain't give a damn about custody. They were sending me back to the child support. And do you not know when you go to? I mean, I'm gonna end on this. I keep saying I'm in, but when you go to the money, custody is a court is broke down in two areas. So you do know when you go to the court to deal with child support, you don't even get to talk about custody. The judge you see for money don't even have a discussion with you about child support, about your custody with your kid. So you tell me if this system ain't corrupt and crippled, why when you go to court, why they gotta separate it? Why your money separated from your visitation and your visitation separated from your money? Why is two different judges dealing with two different areas, two different topics? If it's about the child, the money about the child just like the visitation about the child, but you can't talk about visitation in the money court. The judge will tell you boldly, I got nothing to do with that. All we here for is a dime. I don't know if you ain't know it, but I'm here to tell the truth about it.
We need it.
All right. So
Child support is a broke bitch hustle. I done said it.
Yeah.
All right. Roman Rome has said what he said.
Roman Rome.
Child support is a
broke bitch hustle.
Child support is a
broke bitch hustle.
All right. This is the DJ, the BA to the BY.
We're gonna piss a lot of baby mamas off, though.
Marcus Antonio, DJ Ty. I want to thank my partner, my brother, Roman Rome, for coming in. But I also want to thank John for the R&B legendary group Troop. I want to thank Diedrich from the legendary group Profile.
Big up John. Big up Profile.
I want to shout out to Jimmy New.
You already know.
Big shots out.
Coming on the show. I want to thank again the boss, Miss Ross. I want to thank Marcus Antonio again, DJ Ty, and Roman Rome in the building. And what we going to do, shout out to Katina. That's my friend.
Katina.
We going to holler back, you heard? Yeah.
Hey man, we love y'all. Shout out, Let It Out Live Show. Stay with us. Full with us.
Next week's show is gonna be awesome, crazy.
But they always
Shout out to
seem to
Kathy.
let you down. And I get discouraged,
Big Bug, sure love.
cause I never see you anymore. And I need your love, babe. Yeah. That's all I'm living for, yeah. Do you wanna pressure you, baby? But all I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one that makes you come running. I wanna be your lover. I wanna turn you on, turn you out, all night long, make you shout, I love her, yeah. I wanna be the only one you come for. I wanna be your brother. I wanna be your mother and your sister too. There ain't no other that can do the things that I'll do to you. And I get discouraged, cause you treat me just like a child. And they say I'm so shy, yeah. But with you, I just go wild. Woo. I didn't wanna pressure you, baby. Oh, but all I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one that makes you come running. I Flashing lights, moving to the beat. Mirror walls and fog are at your feet. I'm just a DJ, baby, mixing for you. I will not stop until it's club night is through. Must be the music. It's turning me on. Must be the music. I cannot go wrong. Must be the music. It's turning me on. Must be the music. I cannot go wrong. My voice is on, so let me MC. I'll spin my records, get you closer to me. The way you dance is blowing my mind. I'm in the booth watching you all the time. Let's play the music. It's turning me on. Let's play the music. I cannot go wrong. Must be the music. It's turning me on. Must be the music. I cannot go wrong. DJs may come and DJs may go, but I'm the best of baby, don't you know? But I would give it up for loving so true. Give up my records for a moment with you. Must be the music. It's turning me on. Must be the music. I cannot go wrong. Must be the music. Now baby, it's turning me on. Must be the music. I cannot go wrong, ladies.
When you mess with those girls who go for your cash, you always seem to get burned.
Yeah, this yours truly Prince Raheem in the house with crazy legs on the side. And we gonna do a little something like this. We wanna tell all y'all homeboys out there about some girls who be out there scheming for your money. You know what I'm saying? We wanna let y'all know for all the brothers who blind to the back, check this out. To the fellas, here's a chance to get back at the ladies. Not all of them just the ones who drive us crazy. They try to handle us and give us no respect. I think it's time that we put them back in check. Now when we see them, it's give me this and give me that. So give me got to hit and baby, that's a fact. And I'ma tell you brothers with a little cash flow, just in case your homeboys really didn't know. Cause girls be scheming for your money and they'll get ya. Cause they be playing the game when they sweat ya. Asking you for money all the time, are they crazy? Get up your turn and get a job to being lazy. When you're not around, they're just laughing at you, son. Cause they got paid and got the hair and the nails done. But if that was my girl and she started acting funny, I say,
Loose my money, honey. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Meantime, loose my money, honey.
The girl will take advantage if you let them. But listen up, homies, this is how you get them. When they approach you saying, give me this and give me that, ask the female if she's ready to get slack. And if the girlie tell you I ain't with it, hell no, that's when you say to her, I'm sorry, love, I'm dead broke. I think it's time that we put it in perspective. Getting our pockets is the female's main objective. And she won't give up until your money is gone. And when she's finished, she will move on to the next one. So you did all the work and now you hurt. She played the flirt and left you feeling like a jerk. To many people, this is just a mystery. But listen up before I tell you to your history. Some think it's you, but ain't a damn thing funny now.
Loose my money, honey. Jiggle-o, jiggle-o, jiggle-eye. 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 Meantime, loose my money, honey.
Yeah, I wanna find out something from all the party people in the house. Y'all ready to get live in here? Yeah! I can't hear y'all. Yeah! Well, let me hear you say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now somebody scream. Well, let me hear you say, loose my money, honey. Loose my money, honey. Loose my money, honey. 2, 3, 4.
Give a dog a bone. Microphone, don't stop. I'm not finished yet. You said I'm not the E. You wanna make a bet? Remember this? Danger zone. Now leave me alone. You pick and you wish on the 4-leaf clover to be the E. Double E, over tree. By the way, I think what we got the mic. Swing. I have capability to rap and chill, coax attacks MC. Ill. Make 'em smack. You're back. Get goosebumps when the baseline thumps to suck an empty on ride. When I'm cooling on the scene, I notice one thing: I'm not bound. So claims he's claiming himself better than average. Yo, I rock the mic like a wild beast savage. I'm in the bottom state. I can't concentrate. I make a move like chess, and I checkmate. You know why I get zania and zania? Because of the PMD man, and when I walk through the crowd, I can see heads turning. I hear voices. But from the men, you know what? It feels good, my friend. I'm the P-double-E, the thriller of Manila. Better known as the MC Cold Killer. PMD's goal is to keep the place jumping. And if not, we feel we owe you something. It's like Lotto. You have to be in it to win it. But if the beat is fresh, then Diamond J was trending. Jason has to be deaf to make you dance until there's no one's left. Cause you a customer. Praying like a prey when the fox in action. I smell blood, no time for max and camouflage.